Alright, dragons, we are officially starting to get ready for the fashion show today inside of my sugar daddy's apartment. I went ahead and asked you guys on my Twitter and my Instagram to ask me some questions. I mean, I literally said that I'm getting ready in my sugar daddy's apartment, but what I meant to say by that, besides being really clickbaity for the sake of the views for right now, is the fact that YouTube and Instagram is my sugar daddy. So, you know, let's keep those expectations a little low, okay? You know, never had to lay on my back to get some coin, honey, unlike these other hoes. Although I don't judge. Anyway, so I'm gonna be getting ready for the fashion show. Notice my spray tan is literally crazy. But I mean, I've gotten in so much trouble for my spray tans in the past, so I feel like, you know, this is nothing new. This is just part of my brand. Bad spray tans, wigs, and surgery.
Part of my brand.
Okay, anyways, I'm gonna start getting ready. I already put on my brows. I will say one thing I love about doing my brows is using this Anastasia. Oh my God, don't even look at my bad spray tan. This is the Anastasia brow gel in caramel. It's just like a really nice brow gel that I apply on top of my brows. And whenever I have colored hair, I like to apply a lighter brow gel on top to like kind of lighten and soften my brows, even though I feel like I have very, very, very intense brows. So now, after I did my brows, I'm gonna start on my skin. First, I'm gonna be using this OLEHENRIKSEN Banana Bright Primer. I honestly don't even know if this is out or not yet, so I'm not sure if I'm legally allowed to show this, but to me it just smells really good and it feels like a moisturizer. Hi dragons, good morning. It is me, Nikita. Well, actually it's just Nikita. I was about to say the dragon part, but dragon is clearly not here. It is the day of... Oh. So we are here in New York getting ready for Fashion Week and it is so wild outside. It is snowing, it's about to rain, it is doing the absolute most, and I'm really nervous because this is like the first time I'm ever really doing Fashion Week, so it's just a lot going on all at once. My wig, girl, honey, when I tell you I've been wearing this thing for a week, I'm not exaggerating. I probably have a good like couple hours before this thing is lifted and tilted off my head, but we're gonna make it work. We have a total of 3 shows today, so I'm gonna be running around, 3 changes, 3 looks, honey, 1 wig, 1 T-girl in New York, and let's just see if we can survive today. I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. Steven gets so mad at me because I refuse to take showers and I make him wipe me every single day.
Girl.
He's over it.
Literally makeup that's cemented on her f***ing neck from like for 3 days. Like, girl.
Okay, first question. What is your favorite memory in the whole world? I have a lot of memories. I think in particular right now, my favorite memory in the whole world is my birthday night. I literally just feel like it was such a magical moment and I felt like my fantasy was so real that it was like warping into reality, and not to get so crazy with it, but I just really think that I wasn't even there. Nikita never even showed up. It was pure dragon fantasy. So right now that's my favorite moment because I just feel like, I don't know, it was just so great. I think you guys have seen the video by now. If you haven't seen the birthday video, here it is. I'm gonna link it right here. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this color corrector. If you don't know what color correcting is, girl, get your life. This is like my entire brand. An orange cancels out purple tones, grayness, just any discoloration that you have on your face. It's kind of like the primer to the primer. A lot of girls skip this step and it really shows. Can I just say, like, if you ever notice yourself getting like gray around the mouth or getting weird shadows, or if you have a hickey and you need to cover it up and like you're applying foundation on top of foundation, but you're never really addressing the undertones on your skin. And I've color corrected all of my makeup journey because for me, I get so gray and dark around the mouth. I think it's like a like a 5 o'clock shadow or something, and I just like refuse to admit it. So I'm just gonna blend in my color corrector, and I like it around the mouth, like I said, because I get really dark around the mouth, along the jawline, and under the eye. Because like this is where I get my under eye bags and look really, really crazy. And normally I would have to apply layer on top of layer and layer of concealer, and sometimes even 2 like throughout the day. My under eye dark circles will start to show, but when I correct, it looks amazing and flawless. And this is usually always my like clickbait thumbnail whenever I'm doing like a tutorial or something on Instagram to get those views. I like sit there with my orange color corrector like, oh, and people are like, what the f? is she doing? I love how I'm blending this, and since my spray tan is literally orange, it just kind of looks like foundation on me right now. And the thing I love about this particular color corrector is that it's so creamy, so smooth, and it just blends in perfectly. All right, you guys, so we are officially getting ready for our very first fashion show. The first show is Christian Cohen. I'm really excited because him and I are actually friends now. And by the way, this is Joey. You guys already know him. Stop, no. I get it, I'm more than just my body. Honestly, my favorite wig of the moment has to be this teal, just because I never do blue tones. I mean, Gabby had blue hair for the longest time, so you know, I just never wanted to come for her wig. But since Gabby has dark hair now, I'm like, sorry sis. I didn't even wet my beauty blender. Hold on, pause. I'm wet. Okay, we're good now. I actually am obsessed with fan edits. If you don't know what fan edits are, they're kind of like these, almost like slideshows, but on steroids, on crack, like crazy. Very fast, they're all your pictures together. I feel like it's just better to show it. Let me show one, hold on.
With a knife, fast as meta knife.
Like, you get the idea. Like, I love it because to me, when I do my little pussy stunting videos, which by the way, I need to come up with a really good name for my pussy stunting videos, because I feel like when I do my little walking thing, I usually call it pussy stunting, but I feel like it's not really a commercial name. You know, I'm just trying to be so relatable to like people and like really sell myself to brands and things. So I don't know, I'm kind of thinking I should call it dragon walking or something of that nature, because I mean, it's literally just me walking and I've made a career off of it at this point. Like, wow, somehow finessed. But fan edits are so cool to me because I edit all my own little pussy stunting walking videos, and it's so important to me to hit cuts on beats, and I get really inspired by the fan edits because they go so hard and they're so extra. I'm like, wow, there's really people out there just as crazy and extra as I am, and just as into me as I'm into myself. Notice how I haven't gone into my hairline yet. I don't want to get my wig dirty and the lace all crazy. So I'm going to go into that later when I go into the darker foundation I'm about to mix this very light foundation with. Like, look how light this foundation is. That was the Hourglass Vanish stick, which is my absolute favorite. But what I've been loving to do lately is layer foundations with each other, because I feel like, why use one foundation to cover up your insecurities when you can use two foundations to cover up your insecurities and be even more of a fake bitch. This is very expensive. This is the Dior Airflash. I will say one thing, not to come for Dior's life, but I'm going to come for them really fast. This is the darkest shade in their line, and the bottle looks extremely dark. I'm gonna be real with y'all. But tell me why when I spray this, I mean, yeah, it matches the bottle, but like, to me, this is not the darkest shade that should be available for the consumer. Dior, get it together, sis. So I just apply this as a contour on top of the foundation, and for some reason, like, when you layer the Dior Airflash on anything, it just looks so pretty. Discount code DRAGON on this amazing beauty sponge from Morphe. Use code DRAGON to save 10% off. Okay, see how I'm mixing the two foundations together and it's kind of sort of looking like my right skin tone of my spray tan, little by little. My favorite song off the Thank You Next album right now is Needy, but at the time it was Break Up With Your Girlfriend Because I'm Bored, and it was just really giving me my entire life. And I even discovered that it's not even about stealing another man, it's actually about self-love, this whole deep situation. Like, Ariana, like, please F me up. But right now it's like Needy, because I can be needy, way too damn needy. Okay, what if I post this video in 2019? Are you gonna be mad at me for real? Because I don't know, I might be really on my shits. Okay, so this is the Morphe M173 brush. I really like this because it's like very much so a buffering brush, but I like to take it along the hairline since I obviously have a very delicate, as you could say, scalp that I don't want to mess up too much with foundation and things. So I just like to be really careful around the hairline. My next ideal collab would be with a brand that isn't just hoeing out. I think I would want to do something that just makes sense for me. It's just not about slapping my name on something just for the sake of slapping my name on something. I don't knock anyone's hustle, but to me, that's just not the case. Obviously, I've never done a makeup collab in my entire career, yet I have been approached by every major makeup beauty brand, and that's not even saying it cockily. Is that a word? Cockily? But it's just facts. I have been approached by every brand that you can think of, and I am so amazed and so honored, obviously, but just the collabs didn't make sense for me, and the things that I wanted to create wasn't realistic, and I'm not just gonna create an eyeshadow palette or some lipsticks and slap my name on it. That's just not who I am. I wanna do really cool and different things, and I will say, going into this new year, I have something in development that's really, really exciting, and it's finally something that I'm really proud of and that I'm gonna put my name on. And just know, like, when Nikita Dragun puts her name on something, just know Nikita Dragun made it, and it's everything. Plain and simple. I'm putting on some concealer. I like a really light under eye because I just feel like it snatches my face. So I'm gonna go very light with the concealer today. Oh, you like my dress? Well, baby, I'm selling this dress on my Poshmark right now. If you would like to purchase it along with some other amazing items, you can check out my Poshmark. Link will be inside of the bio. I am really excited to not only give back some amazing clothes, but not let them go to waste. A lot of the items I have never even worn, and this dress in particular, I absolutely love, and I got 2 of them. So I'm gonna be selling the other one on my Poshmark. This is an amazing zebra print. I thought this was cheetah, but let's not confuse our animal prints over here. Denim moment. Sold right now exclusively on my Poshmark. You guys can check out the rest of my store with all my amazing clothes in the link in the description right now, honey. This is my 4th and final outfit here in New York for Fashion Week. I am going to a sickening after party, the Blondes after party, and I'm about to get into a lot of trouble. So I'm trying to give you a tiny snatch waist, curves, but it's like that stretchy material, so it hugs your body and looks really cute. It's literally like 20 degrees outside, so I'm probably gonna get hypothermia.
It's cold outside. Are you cold?
Oh, never gets cold. And can I just say, most of the styles that are available on Poshmark are on a major discount. You can find all sorts of clothes. Even if you want to sell your old and used clothes or new clothes, whatever you got, honey. I live a broke college girl lifestyle, so I'm always selling my things and trying to make a cute coin, girl. So always giving back, always giving a fantasy, and especially with my Poshmark, I'm donating 100% of the proceeds to the LA LGBTQ Center. So not only will you be getting an amazing, sickening piece worn by me, but you'll also be donating to an amazing cause. Girl, I'm absolutely obsessed with Poshmark. Honey, I'm allowed to put out my clothes out there. A lot of the times they're discounted and they're by really well-known brands. So don't forget to download the app right now. Go sell your life away. Go make some coin, honey. Because in my mind, Poshmark is kind of like a sugar daddy. It's like you give and then you receive. I mean, isn't that life in general? But you can shop or sell amazing items on Poshmark. It's super easy. Amazing styles, designer clothes, honey, expensive clothes, all for a super low rate, and it's just really cute and fab. Hello. Oh. Working on a lot of really cool stuff in this upcoming year. I feel like all of last year I was developing the things that will be launching this year. So it's going to be a full year of just things that you would have never thought I would be doing. Like, no one thought I would put on angel wings and shut down Victoria's Secret for a second, but you know, I did that. But when I tell you, like, be prepared. I'm just preparing you already. Oh my God, I literally spit. That's how serious I am. I'm just preparing you. Oh my God, I just spit again. I'm just preparing you for what's about to go down. Like, it's so for real and serious. Just know when you see it, like, just know when you know. Like, you'll know when you know. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Cause honey, I am playing games this year. I mean, I never play games, but like, especially this year, I'm like, turn off the console. It's over, it's a wrap. Okay, you know, very surprisingly, I actually wasn't hungover at all after my birthday. It was weird because I was randomly sober all of January, and I didn't know that was like a thing. Like, people go like dry January or whatever it's called, and people are like, oh my God, I lost so many friends because I went sober all of January. But like, girl, I accidentally went literally sober for 31 days of the year, not knowingly so, because I drank and went crazy crazy on New Year's. And then after that, I just was so busy doing work and like getting booked and being busy that I didn't have time to have booze and drink and have a whole moment. So on my birthday, that was the first time I drank in, I guess, 31 days. And I drank a lot. Like, you know, it's very like the rule of thumb not to mix things. Honey, whatever anyone put in front of me, I literally was just drinking. And I don't recommend that for anyone. But I was, of course, around my cool friends, and I was definitely on another level. I mean, it wasn't really me, it was Dragun. And for those who are new, Dragun is this inner being that comes out of me. You know how people are like, oh, don't blame me, I was just drunk last night. Oh, no. People, I feel like, are more themselves whenever they're drunk because they have no filter. But for me, I feel like I'm myself all the time. When I get drunk, unfortunately, this thing, person, or whatever just comes out of me, and she's cool. Dragun's cool, but she's definitely a lot. A typical date with my sugar daddy usually starts off around noon. That's normally the time I post on Instagram and show him affection. So around noon, a little bit earlier, because I'll always be like, new post, go comment the secret emoji. So probably around like 11:30, 11, I start, you know, talking to my sugar daddy Instagram. My sugar daddy YouTube is very jealous of my sugar daddy Instagram because clearly I don't give my sugar daddy YouTube the attention that he so rightfully deserves. But you know what, going into this new year, I told myself, Nikita, YouTube is where it's at. And the fact that you've been able to accumulate 2 million subscribers for not uploading consistently is an accomplishment, but also like you need to apply yourself. Like I feel like I'm the kid in class where the teacher comes to me and is like, Katie, I just feel like you're so smart, and if you just applied yourself, you would do so well, but you just don't apply yourself, like, you know? More serious note, yes, I actually have. I will say that I've never been diagnosed with anything. I've never seen any kind of like psychiatrist or therapist or anything, but I will say that when I was transitioning, I've always said that the hardest thing to go through was the mental changes that estrogen had on my body. Like out of all the surgeries and all the things, like everyone's like, oh, what hurt the most, whatever. But like, honestly, estrogen effed me up the absolute most, like because all of a sudden I was just thinking like a woman. But imagine being on your period every single day of your life, because I'm on that high of a dosage of estrogen in terms of the emotions and PMS and all sorts of things. So it really effed me up in terms of like, you know, I'd wake up and just feel so insecure one day, and then all of a sudden the next day I'd feel like literally the baddest bitch on earth. I've realized that even with the social media thing, I know that that's the whole underlining thing of having mental issues, and clearly all of us YouTubers are narcissistic or psychopaths or whatever, and we're all f***ed up. But for real, it's just a really hard industry, and there's a lot of really tough things that you have to go through that people don't really get to see. Not only is your entire job your life, but you're judged on your decisions that you make in life. So like imagine if you worked at like Panera or something, which I did, and you worked cash register or whatever, like your personal life didn't dictate your job. Whereas if you're in this space, like your personal life does dictate your job. Your personal relationships, your friends are all usually work friends, because if you're in this space, most likely the people that you meet or your friends are all YouTubers or all Instagrammers or whatever. So you don't really know if people are just trying to quite literally f you for the clout, or just trying to be around you because of who you are online. So it is a lot of mental shit going on in these streets, okay? Like it's a lot to handle. It's difficult, and you just have to learn, and there's no rule book to it. You know, I'm not gonna make excuses, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, woe is me, pity me, ha ha ha, my life is so hard. You just go through real life shit, you know? Like things that everyday people go through. Like everyone deals with the same just at different levels, and it just is really hard for it to be so public in that way. You know, I go through phases with this. I feel like one day I'm so Ethan, and the other day I'm so Grayson. I don't really know them that well, if I'm just being completely honest. Obviously, we follow each other on Twitter and stuff, but I've only really met them like one time, and I feel like it's so weird to try to be like, oh, this is the one I want to get with and not the other one. Like that's so creepy to me. I am f***ing obsessed with blush. My favorite BTS member is Jaemin or Jimin. Jaemin. I call him Jaemin, but like I think it's like Jimin. Homie could get it. He's everything to me. I love his personality. I love the way he dances, and I especially love when he had pink hair, but you know, Not gonna go too into that, but my stan is Jaemin. Hashtag army, hashtag BTS, hashtag BTS army, hashtag Jaemin, hashtag Jaemin bias. Girl, obsessed. Okay, so this is my favorite Morphe brush like ever, I think. This is the Morphe JH10 from this girl named Jaclyn Hill. I don't know if you ever heard about her. I did tweet her the other day about vitamin D because she was talking about her stomach or something, and I was like, girl, just get some vitamin D. And then she like, oh, well, I just got some vitamin D. It's been real good. It's been real good. And I was like, oh my God, like, wow. So I just dip the brush into powder, and then I just take that along the sides of my nose to really snatch it in. And I use a really, really light powder to do so. And you guys are gonna see, obviously people bake their nose and everything, but for some reason, if I don't bake the sides of my nose, things just get crazy. Speaking of noses and all three of my nose jobs, I think that I probably in total spent probably over 100 grand, over 100,000 at least. I really don't know the exact number. I spent a lot of money on surgeries. I'm literally like a walking investment. You know, some YouTubers spend their money on Gucci and stupid designer labels that make them feel empowered or fashionable. I spend mine on surgeries, which by the way, I've stopped. I've not gotten a surgery in over a year. Oh my God, how do you even know I have a close friends list? I'm kind of shook. I mean, I guess I don't hide it, but I am obsessed with close friends, can I just say, because first of all, I don't even have that many close friends. But second of all, I just share so much cool stuff on my close friends, like not to even hype myself, but just all this that I really feel like I swear I can't share on my real story, I just share on my close friends and then it's just out of my system. I am currently in, actually I don't even know what I'm in right now. Do I dare say a relationship? It's just like kind of this thing. You guys know what it is. I mean, if you're as confused as I am, I think we're just all in it together. So I think when you throw a label on things, like that's when it just complicates things. So I'm just having fun. Just having fun. Like, I don't know what you guys want me to say. Like, I'm just having fun. I 1000% see myself getting married and settling down and everything. I'm actually a very loyal person. I will stay that till the end of time because I think a lot of people think I'm so promiscuous and, you know, sexual and things, and I totally am, and I think that's okay to be that way as a woman, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm sleeping with every guy that comes through my DMs or something, you know? Like, I think that sometimes the things I wear look more sexual on me because of my body, but it's not necessarily like I'm trying to be sexual. Blood type is A. Is that information I shouldn't be sharing? No, maybe I should share that because it's like, you know, if I ever do need like a blood transplant or someone needs a blood transplant, I'm down to do it, you guys. I have mutant blood. As we all know, I get surgeries like every 2 seconds and I heal like that. So if anyone was gonna give you blood and you're blood type A, hit me up. The face is coming together. I just finished my eye a little bit more off camera just because I was blending. I mean, clearly you guys, we know I'm not an eye girl. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and cut my crease to the gods and draw little hearts or clouds or do a rainbow on my eye. That's just not me. I'm just not that girl. I am gonna start on my wing liner. I'm using my Dose of Colors liner in the shade Shady, which more than half of this beauty industry is shady. I am 5'3", but I say I'm 5'5". Like, I think I fluctuate between 5'3" to 5'4", but I normally just say I'm 5'5" because I feel like it's just cuter to round up, you know? Why just be 5'4"? I don't know why I'm trying to really talk while I'm doing my wing liner, so I'm gonna be back in like a second. Hold on. Oh my God, she has liner. Everyone, please excuse me because I'm gonna get out of my humble mode now. The second lashes go on me, I'm that bitch. There just is nothing to be said. Like, he can tell me, yes, I look bad, but like, I already know it once the lashes go on. Like, I act a fool. So I'm gonna say goodbye to you as my humble form of Nikita, and I'm gonna switch over into Dragun mode. Discount code Dragun on Lily Lashes in the style Miami. The style Miami, I repeat. I wear them every single day. Discount code Dragun to save money. Oh my God, oh my God. I look so, like, don't talk to me nice. Like, am I that bitch without makeup? Yeah, I guess, but am I that bitch with makeup? Goodbye, world. Goodbye, I'm so sorry. Like, should I let my hair down now? Too soon, too soon. So I'm taking my favorite MAC liner called Costa Riche. I will literally not do my makeup without it. And this is a trick that I've been doing from Glam Tech Steven, my makeup artist. What he does is he gets it and he does it really close to the lash line. Like normally I would have gone inside of my waterline here, but he just takes it on the very bottom of the lash line. And then he'll take a little pencil brush. This one's the JH38 from Morphe. And then he'll just blend that out. And I know this is something that people have like always done, but to me, I just wouldn't even think to like do it with the eyeliner. I don't know why. I'll go back in with a bronzer underneath just to continue to blend that out. What the fuck do you have me in? Just gotten the paparazzi photos of fashion show #1, Christian. And people are going to be devastated. Like my entire career, I built off of Facetune, and now people are starting to see what I look like, and it's not okay. I mean, yeah, I've gotten tons of plastic surgery and other illegal things inside of probably all of me, but you know what? Whatever for fashion. The worst person in the industry, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's me. I'm the worst person, but I look the cutest, so sorry. I'm gonna add some mascara up in here to blend my fake lashes with my real lashes. Oh my God, all these questions, you guys. Just let it be. I mean, I already said he was my boyfriend. I will say one thing about this. Again, a lot of people really think that I hired him to be my boyfriend, but you know, there's a whole backstory to it. I actually knew him prior to even having him on my YouTube channel. So him and I knew each other before that and met and stuff. And then I had him on my YouTube channel, and that was like the first time we actually really hung out. And then after that, we continued to hang out and stuff. And obviously you guys have seen him in a bunch of my things. And I think it's just because I'm so comfortable with him and like we're cool with each other. And yeah, I'm just excited. I mean, yeah, he's my hired boyfriend, hello. If you don't go over your lashes with an eyeliner, girl, get your life, because your glue is probably looking all wonky and crazy. Just like take the extra second, go over the lash and blend that shit together. My biggest pussy stunt of all time probably was the Victoria's Secret video. And not only was that my biggest pussy stunt, but that was also my most controversial. That was my most viral moment ever. That was just a really big moment for me. And I'm so glad that that was my biggest pussy stunt moment, because to me, that was not about me at all. It was truly something that I was just so passionate about. And I was really scared to do and speak out and have my own voice and speak up for my community. But I'm so glad that I did. And I will continuously do stuff like that. And I want to highlight other beautiful trans women or trans men or just other people in my community, plus size women and other things, because I feel like that video, it just came together so last minute for me, and it, you know, it obviously turned out amazing. My ultimate goal was to have so many girls and people and just everything in between in it. And I think this next coming year, I want to do something major on a different level with that, with other amazing, incredible people. So if you guys have anyone that you have in mind in terms of models, or if you're someone that would kind of want to be in that fantasy kind of realm, in that fantasy video with me, comment down below, let me know, because I'm definitely plotting something, as I would say. Okay, now this is something that I've shown on my channel, but I don't think I've ever stressed how important this is. I do like a little line on my inner corner to bring my eyes in. Like normally it's supposed to be an eye space in between the eyes, but my eye space is like wide, so my eyes are a little bit more wide set, which apparently is more feminine or something. But to fix that, I just draw a tiny little line with the Costa Riche, and I have to concentrate for it. But you see that? It's like the tiniest little line that I use to extend my inner corner, but I feel like it makes the biggest difference. And my makeup artist have gone through it with me, because it's like a really kind of hard thing to do, and it's at such a specific angle, but this is just what I do. I don't know if you guys have ever tried it or like, you know, dragged your inner liner, but like it's not even at a point, or it's not even to try to make it look super feline. It just adds this like different look to my whole eye. Congratulations, Joelle, your tweet made it to the video. Okay, right now I'm gonna start my lip. I have been obsessed with this Morphe Sweet Tea lip liner for the past year now. I will not do my makeup without it. I literally just do this lip pretty much every single time. But this is my favorite lip liner. It's like $5. I think it might be even like $2, something crazy. Discount code Dragun, obviously you can save even more money on it. You know what's crazy? I haven't got lip filler in over a year now, and I love my lips more now that they're like deflated and probably no filler in it than I did when I got my lips done. Like I'm happy I did get my lips done just to see how it looked, but I was looking crazy for a while. Now that they're like deflated and kind of somewhat back to normal, I like them more. I'm half Mexican, half Japanese Vietnamese, but according to my 23andMe, I'm actually Native American. But I think that Native American is now Mexican. I feel like at this point, both my parents are pretty much immigrants. Actually, no, my mom was born here. My dad is definitely an immigrant, but my mom's mom was an immigrant. I don't know. I feel like we're all immigrants at the end of the day. Okay, guys, so I'm running so late right now. Let me see. Wait, do I have any other good questions? I spray tan once a week. And I probably shouldn't do that, but I'm obsessed with spray tanning and I can't lay in the sun, unfortunately, anymore. How did I escape the night? I just killed everyone. I won. I did everything in my power to escape the night. It was not planned. Trust me, if it was up to YouTube, they probably wouldn't want me to win anyways, but I ended up winning, killed all my friends, did what I had to do to survive. Surprise. My biggest fear is not being a bad bitch. That's just it. Imagine living your life being basic. Truly cannot even fathom. I'm selling this outfit as well as a bunch of other really cute outfits on my Poshmark, so go check it out. All right, guys, so I'm officially done with my makeup. I'm gonna run off, get my outfit on, and get going with this fashion show, and somehow we did it.
I want all my clothes designer.